Hello everyone! Welcome to the video in which we will talk about websites. Not about standard boring websites that we see so many of, but about websites that actually sell. For us as entrepreneurs, making sell is the most important thing. So here we will talk more in depth about how to make a website that successfully sells a product. I will give you real practical rules of how to create a landing page to convert with a 5 to 10% rate. Grab yourself some A4 paper. Grab 5, maybe 10 sheets and be prepared to make notes of everything that you hear. To get it right, follow my steps. First, identify your audience. Think of your potential customers. How old are they? Where do they live? What is their average salary? What TV shows do they watch? What magazines do they read? What websites do they visit? By answering all those questions, you may create the collective image of your potential customer, called avatar. An avatar is a typical portrait of an individual from your target audience. To create real avatars, go and talk with your potential clients instead of guessing and imaging. Getting your avatar wrong and subsequently making the wrong offers will lead you to spending money on advertising ineffectively. Don't generalize, create avatars. So in order to make a web page relevant to each of your potential customer avatar, you should know at least 5 problems your target audience have that you wish to solve before you even start. When they arrive on your page, they are likely to do so with the problems in their mind. Say you are an immigration consultant based in the UAE, and you typically get a lot of requests from young professionals from the UK who want to move here for work. Have a link on your landing page, how to get a UAE visa for UK nationals. Curate all the information you display on your landing page with your potential customer avatar in mind. If you drive traffic to your landing page via advertising elsewhere and run many different ads, create many different landing pages with a specific message and offer for each of the avatar. They can mostly be the same, but with the different headlines, tweaks and problems for each of particular avatar. Such hyper-segmentation will significantly increase your conversion rates. Once you know the audience and their problems, you take the second step. You need to find the most wanted action. A most wanted action is the action any potential visitor should ideally take on your landing page. What this action is depends on your particular product or service. The common advice here is the following. If your product is hard to explain, expensive and complicated, here we are talking about B2B, try to get the client email, telephone to start forming relationships with your target audience and later on explain your products in a sequence of emails or presentations or videos. People don't like to feel overloaded with information which seems complicated to them, even if it is clear to you. You can explain it to them over time. If you are selling a product for mass consumption, such as a B2C product, that is straightforward and cheap, like food items or mobile phones, for example, it makes more sense to go directly for the sale in the beginning, as most people will know the product or service and there will be no need to explain it. But this rule is applicable for the items in the range below $100 to $200 for products and below $300 to $400 for a service. In case it's more expensive than that, don't sell straight away. Ask for their email or phone number to show them the advantages and disadvantages of your product or service. If your product is non-tangible, like a website subscription or software, try offering a free trial first. After that, as your third step, you need to define a clear message. When you know your target audience and its avatars, when you know the problems they have and the solution you can offer, you need to make an easy to understand message that leads to a sale. It's hard and absolutely useless to predict what version of your website will work best, so make several versions of it and split test them. Split testing is a way of comparing multiple versions of a web page, homepage or landing page, to find out which one converts visitors best. During the split test, the traffic that lands on your page is split into groups which observe different versions of your website. For example, out of 10 visitors, 5 visitors see green buy button and 5 others see yellow buy button. You will not know for sure whether green or yellow button will convert better, but you can record the performance and make a decision based on the real data, not on estimated guess. This process can be automated, so don't be put off. And finally, go to the actual design of your landing page. As soon as you know the most wanted action, target avatars and offers for split testing, you need to stick to the versions of landing pages that convert, those which motivate your visitors taking most wanted action. Here are the key components that should be on your landing pages. A headline that clearly conveys to your audience what service or product you offer. Your company logo, an easy to understand and straight to the point offer with a relevant image, both of which above the fold. The fold is the part of the screen that can be seen without the average user having to scroll down. A detailed explanation of the offer below the fold, if needed, depends on the product or service. A simple form with ideally just 1 to 3 entry fields, usually just name plus email or name plus telephone. The more fields you ask someone to fill in, the more resistance you create, and it significantly decreases the conversion rate. A button with call to action, to buy or sign up, depending on the most wanted response, that should open up in a pop-up window on the same web page without loading a new page. Videos tend to work better than texts or images, so place video on the page. Social proof, client testaments or reviews from customers who have tried your product or service. Some website elements that you see often on web pages should be avoided on a landing page. Let's get more specific here. A navigation menu. It can be on the website, but it should not be seen on scroll down, not above the fold. All links of navigation should lead to the different parts of one and the same page without opening a new one. Pictures or images that don't relate to the offer should not be used. They will only distract visitors. Hard to read text. Avoid anything less than 12 pixels. Any links should not make visitor leave the page. Scrolling is almost always better than clicking to the next page. Don't apply SEO rules to landing pages. It is not meant for search engine traffic, only for direct advertising. There are always exceptions, and you usually can't copy best practices to use on your site, but this advice is a good starting point. Get the essentials in place first and tweak from there. The final step is when you put everything together. When you have created your landing page, you need to link it to a domain name. We always advise people to use simple URLs that are easy to recognize. Once you've created your landing page layout and the copy, the next step is to put it all together and upload it to your website. We recommend using simple URLs that are easy to read and remember. If your landing page is about business consulting in Dubai, your URL could be either UAE-consulting.com or somesite.com/UAE-consulting. Such URLs often generate better than normal click-through rates on targeted Facebook or Google ads. A searcher who types UAE Consulting Company is more likely to click on an ad with keywords in the URL. One of the most popular discussions among marketing experts and entrepreneurs is what landing page is better, a long one or a short one? The answer is the one that converts better. Split test both and decide. You need to understand that there is no one-size-fits-all rule here, as a lot depends on your landing page design, layout, the quality of your text, the relevance of pictures, correctness of ads, readiness of a customer to buy, and many, many more. You need to understand what traffic you are working with. Is it cold, warm, or hot traffic? Ideally, each segment of your traffic should have a different tunnel of interaction with you. We talk about this in more details in our special masterclasses, live events, and our soon-to-begin special courses on this matter. In general, short landing pages perform better when what you offer is free or very cheap. It also works well for impulsive sales and for immediate emotions, tickets, suites, small beauty procedures, etc. Long landing pages are suitable for expensive or hard to explain in a minute products, where you need to persuade the customer, products where they have to switch on their rational thinking and come to informed decision on whether or not to buy. In long landing pages, we recommend adding explanatory videos, infographics, testimonials to really make the customer understand the value of your offer. And the final advice, once everything is up and running, You need to connect a tracking system like Google Analytics to monitor the effectiveness of your landing page and of course to split test at least 2 alternative versions of your landing page. Test, measure, improve, repeat. If you are interested in getting more interesting and practical knowledge, come to our live events and masterclasses. Also, be sure to join our social media channels and soon you will be dominating your market. That's all for now, and see you in the next chapter.